Yo, YouTubeage. What's up? Let me hide this thing here. I don't want this around. Alright, so this is a video. This is basically an advertisement for the best color picker utility program ever made, only running on Windows right now, unfortunately. But yeah, I just have been working on this, I call it Electron Color, but whatever, it's just a color picker. Oh, its name is Color Tool, I forgot. Color Tool. Um, and I'm going to include the link to show you where to download it. I'm going to download it here. I'm going to include the link right to where you can get it. There's a new version coming out soon. It's being built right now, but this is the latest one. It automatically updates. That's a pretty cool thing. Right now, it only runs on Windows. I haven't got around to making it for Linux and Mac yet, but it's probably not that hard to do. I think I could pretty easily test it on Linux with the subsystem for Windows, but I never found myself using that. Um, but I have all the stuff to use it and to have. Um, I had like GUI programs coming up because I had these cool things, but I haven't done that in a while. Anyways, all you need to do is click on this Electron Color Setup exe file and download that. Um, I'm just going to overwrite that one. So you download that file and disregard any stupid message that it gives you. It's because it's not signed, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet, to be quite honest with you. And what I did see cost money, so I haven't done that yet. But it's just an Electron program. But anyway, then now that you've downloaded the exe file, you can just click on it, and it's going to install. And it only takes a couple seconds to install. It's not a tremendously big program. Um, Boom, there we go. Yeah, okay, here we go. So, this is the basics of the color tool. It's pretty much what every other color tool can do. But here I want to show you. It's HSL color picker. You get 64 colors over here, and you click on any of these, and immediately it's gonna change the sliders around, change all the values around. You've got HSL, RGB, and hex. um, so I'm going to clear that. This button right here deletes all the colors from the palette. So you can make your own colors up. Like, oh, I need a green for something I'm doing or whatever. So boom, you find the green you like, add it to your palette. And I also need the blue for the sky. Oh my god, need that bad. Boom, blue for the sky. So that's pretty straightforward. You adjust the hue here, saturation here. So, oh, I need gray. Get rid of saturation. Oh, I need black. Oops. Get rid of the, this is lightness down here. And it even does, I'll show you, it even does, right here, add alpha. Click OK, and it'll tell you it's on, then save it. And now you've got a new bar. And this bar is like the transparency, the alpha. And you know, as these things switch over, now it's HSLA, RGBA, and it even computes the hex with the extra 2 things for hex if you want your transparent colors like that. So you see it adds it over there and it's transparent. So you've got that. You can have it always be on top of the screen. And it's got tooltips. You can put on the helper tooltips. And if you leave the mouse over something for a while, it's going to tell you what everything does. Like everything, basically. But that's not going to be on all the time because that would be annoying. But you see how it can show you all that stuff, but I'll just turn that back off. So another cool thing it does is you go to this dropper mode here, this button right here, and that brings you in automatically into this window. And you see you've got this over here, and you've got a crosshair flying around. So, I don't know, say you wanted like Google's red color. So you could click on that, make one click, and now, boom, you've got it fixed over here. So you just put your mouse over here, and you can click any of these tiles, and it'll show you whichever color. And you can also use the arrow keys. That'll even move it around. Say you had bad hand-eye coordination. You really wanted the blue, but you click the red because you're so uncoordinated. You can move it around to get the blue if you want the blue. But I wanted the red because I had good hand-eye coordination. And once you get that, you just click OK, and boom, that red is now in your palette. So another cool thing about the dropper is, like, okay, I'm going to use the dropper, and oops, I really wanted to get the color off of there's no color there really. Oh, I really wanted to get the color off of Visual Studio Code. But you'll notice when you move around, it's not getting the color off Visual Studio Code. It's still getting it off the original background. I want this special yellow folder color. So you got to refresh the background. So if you refresh the background, it'll refresh, and now you can get that yellow that you wanted, like that. So that's another pretty cool thing. So you can like change screens when you want. Another thing it can do is, oh yeah, you can copy the colors. So you hit these copy buttons and it'll tell you copy to clipboard, like that. So then you come over and you can paste it and you can see there it is there. So that's how you don't have to memorize anything. It's got that built right in. What other cool things is you need like fine grain control. You need fine grain control. You can just move these like this. Or say, I need something with hue 200. I have to have hue 200. You can adjust them like that too. And say, oh yeah, I've got my colors. I need like a gray. I need like a gray color, and black. And now I've got my palette or whatever. You can go to this button right here and save this palette. And that's like a cool project or whatever. And save it. And then you can go to your palettes here. So now you've got access to your different palettes, and you can just copy the colors from here, if you want to. Or like it comes with a bootstrap palette, so you could be like, okay, like I want to load this palette up. you can load it up, and now this palette out here in the main thing becomes that Bootstrap palette, and you can get any of those colors. So you can save, for different projects, you can save different palettes instead of having this thing full for everything, you know. And you can delete palettes if you want to easily. And another really cool thing you can do with this thing is you can also generate more colors from your original color. Say like, let me clear this off. Say like I've got my blue or whatever, and I want the complement. What's the complementary color? Like, people say that's cool. Right click on it and you can get the complement. Or you can also notice you can get the split complement, which is 2 colors. So they'll pop up right next. So that's the split complement there. Say I want the triadic, whatever that is. And then you get the triadic, which is these 3. Or the tetradic, which is, I don't even know, like a couple more. And you can also do analogous, which is the colors right by it. So you get analogous colors. And you want monochromatic. Now you got a monochromatic scheme of that one color right here. So you can really generate cool colors like that. Or you could just say, I don't like that color, and delete it. That color looks like pea soup. I don't want it. Delete it. So that's pretty cool. Another thing you can do, which is pretty cool, is let's look for a website here like Google Colors or something like that. Google Brand Palettes. Okay, so whatever. Google Palette, like here's my color picker. Like, you could always use the dropper and go around and drop them. Or you can use the super cool dropper feature. This right here. Whoops, this one right here. And that's the screen analyzer. Let me try something again. That was weird. There we go. I must have triple clicked it, but yeah, you get your Google Colors. It's going to get the 8 colors that are most prevalent in the screen. It's going to get those for you. So now you don't have to click on everything. You can get like a color scheme very easily. It's just a cool, quick feature. Like if you want to know what 8 colors are the most popular. So I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it does. It's pretty handy. And it's only version 1.0.1, so I'm still updating it. I've just gotten it to the point where it's good enough to go out. And if you have any feedback or whatever, let me know. If there's a problem, especially, leave an issue. Leave an issue on my GitHub for it. But like I said, I'm going to leave the link in the video, and maybe I'll put in. You can contact me on the YouTube video if you have any feedback or whatever that doesn't fall into the issue category. So try it out. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll talk to you later.